Who was your dad's best friend?
James D. Vaughn.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And you know, I used to play the piano for him. Now I can't even play it.
They wrote music together, him and James D. Vaughn?
Uh-huh.
Or they made a hymnal book?
No, I don't know. Maybe it my mom's, I don't know.
But he had a book.
Uh-huh.
Do you know another song he wrote?
No. Sometimes when you're just sitting around, it just comes to you, and you can sing.
Yeah.
Other times,
Yeah, I know, you gotta feel it, huh? You can do it without feeling it, but it's not as good, huh?
It's not the same.
That's okay, because the Bible says, it didn't say you had to make a beautiful sound. It said you had to make a joyful sound.
Uh-huh.
Everybody got their own sound, I guess, right?
Well, it's from inside you. It's not something that you think up.
It's like an instrument.
Yeah,
No, it just comes through you, huh? That's what, like,
it just comes to you.
if the eyes are a window to your soul, then if you write music, that is your soul.
Uh-huh.
Some musician told me that one time. He said, well, music is your soul. Like, wow, man. Pretty heavy. No.
I wish I could take you back to the village where my mother and where my father and his friends sang. They would get paid to go all over the county to sing songs.
What was his friend's name again?
My daddy's name?
Yeah, his name was George Clemens.
Uh-huh.
But you said he had a friend.
Uh-huh.
Something Vaughn?
James D. Vaughn.
James D. Vaughn?
Uh-huh.
Was he a white guy?
Oh, yes.
Did your brother used to hire black people in Alabama?
Uh-huh.
Alabama is where you said that we could go to the bluff.
Uh-huh.
Where the cabin was built underneath by the limestone and the coal.
Uh-huh. Do you know about that?
You told me about it once.
Big bluff.
And your dad built a cabin in it, on the side of it?
Just build walls up out of logs. And put clay between the logs. And it was so cozy.
Had a fireplace?
Uh-huh.
Did it have an old cook stove? Like we got in the ranch house that doesn't work?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it works, but we don't have it hooked up right.
I don't know, maybe if he probably gave it to some lady that didn't have a stove.
But you guys had coal all the time if you wanted coal, right?
Uh-huh. All we have to do is
And there was a spring too, huh?
Uh-huh.
There was a spring where
I wish I could take you back there.
And didn't your brother make a tunnel under the house?
Uh-huh.
And then where you parked out in the front, nobody knew that there was a secret room right under where they were parked.
Yeah, we had a...
They never looked there, huh?
We had a still right under there.
I know, I wish I knew the recipe. I wish someone would have handed down that recipe. I'd have carry on the tradition. That'd be all.
Yeah. Well...
But Uncle Harold died, huh?
Yeah.
And he didn't give anybody the recipe?
I doubt it.
See, I wish someone would have had a camera with him, and we could have made videos of him, and he would have got him talking about his recipes.
Yes.
He used to tell me about his little machine with the water buckets that would make the electricity. Like, you know, it would fill up one side.
Yeah.
And when it got to the top, it would start draining out and filling up the other side and tip back and forth and make the lights come on.
Uh-huh. Because it was about this round, you know. It had to go down the... Oh, I've forgotten what it's called. But it was in the well channel.
Wow, I'm going to go there.
Oh,
We can go there if Aunt Helen gives us the gas money. I'll drive you over there.
Oh.
Or if I rob a bank. No, I won't rob a bank.
No, we won't do any.
I'll do something legal.
We won't do any bad things. Clemmenses have a real good name.
Yeah, I know. And so do the Tarrs.
Yep.
Some of us. I don't know about. I don't know.
Well,
We don't talk bad about your family.
No, and the Tarrs don't sing. They have no music.
Is that what? That didn't come from the Tarrs? The music didn't come from the Tarrs?
No,
The
music came from
Clemens?
from the Clemens. My daddy has if you see a songbook, it says James D. Vaughn
Uh-huh.
or G.L. Cummins. That's my daddy.
Oh. We'll keep an eye out for that book. It was published, so it's probably somewhere.
Oh, honey, my daddy ordered 50 of them and gave them to the, oh, I've forgotten what we even call our song gatherings now.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Church?
Oh, no. We get called to all kinds of churches and meetings to come and sing. Cleo Revis sang alto. I sang tenor, and my daddy sang. Well, isn't that terrible? Daddy was the main person, and I can't remember it.
You sing bass?
No, bass is a low singer.
And then tenor? And then what else is there? Baritone?
No, that was very seldom used. If I think of it, I'll tell you.
Yeah, if you try not to think about it, maybe you'll think of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the less you try, the easier it is.
They used to take 2 mares, and sometimes they took the old horse, but instead of driving the car, they used to take the horses and drive their horses, let them drive around the ring where they had the singing. And we had horses that were so cute, they'd go,
That's what your horse used to say?
after they'd sing the song.
Oh, the horses sing it too?
Uh-huh.
You had singing horses?
Uh-huh.
Wow. I believe it. Horses are neat. They're like dogs, but bigger dogs.
Well, Daddy would always
They're smarter than dogs.
take the little girls, you know, and set them up on the saddle on the horses so they didn't get tired at the singing and things at singing.
Wow. And then you'd go to barn raising parties, and your dad could play a fiddle.
Always.
But didn't somebody said it was the devil music?
Was
Because he played the fiddle?
That was my grandmother.
Your grandma used to say that's the devil?
She didn't like.
She didn't like fiddle music?
But he could say any instrument. He could just take it, and pretty quick he'd be picking the music out of it.
Wow. But Grandma Pearl didn't like that?
Wasn't her. Her husband loved anything she did.
Huh.
Was my grandmother.
Your grandma?
Mm-hmm.
What was her name?
Oh. I don't know.
You don't know her name?
Her name was Aunt Bet, but we didn't call her that.
You didn't call her that?
Mm-mm. Betsy was her name.
No way. Aunt Bessie.
Mm-hmm.
So I have an Aunt Bessie? She's an ancestor?
No, I don't know if we even have any living ancestors down there.
No, that's okay. Did you see a dead ancestor?
But let me see. And there was Aunt Marie. And they all liked it on Sunday after church. They all get around the piano and sing. And gossip.
Can your mom sing too?
She played the piano.
Your mother play a piano?
Uh-huh.
And then you used to go to school?
Uh-huh.